Kumar is the President of IEIA and Chairman of India Export Mart Limited and Executive Director of Export Promotion Council for Handicrafts. He is responsible for the promotion of exports from India in general and the small and medium sector in particular. Currently Executive Director of most premier export promotion trade organization in India, that is the Export Promotion Council for Handicrafts, having membership of more than 10,000 member exporters and one of the board directors of the India Exposition Mart. First state-of-art project for the cottage sector. Mr. Kumar is also on the board of National Center for Trade Information, that is NCTI, as a director and president of Indian Exhibition Industry Association. I request him now to present his vision statement. Mr. Rakesh Kumar.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Shri J.S. Deepak, Chairman and Managing Director, India Trade Promotion Organization and Additional Secretary, Department of Commerce, Ministry of Commerce and Industry. My colleagues in the Executive Committee of IEIA, delegates of the seminar, participants, dignitaries from exhibition and related sector, friends from media, ladies and gentlemen. I am extremely delighted to welcome all of you to the 5th edition of IEIA Open Seminar, the annual meeting of exhibition industry professionals in India. This time around, the welcome is extended in my twin capacity as President of IEIA and also as Chairman of India Expo Center and Mart, the venue that is hosting IEIA's summit. Friends, my special thanks and welcome to our friend Mr. David Dubai, President and CEO of International Association of Exhibitions and Events, the leading association for the global exhibition industry, representing over 8,500 members who conduct and support exhibitions around the world. IEIA has signed a reciprocity agreement with IAEE with the aim of organizing training programs for exhibition industry professionals in India. Special thanks also goes to Mr. Louis Schomer, representing Society of Independent Show Organizers, with whom also IEIA signed a collaboration agreement last year. And of course, my special thanks goes to Mark Cochrane, representing UFI, with whom IEIA has a long-standing relationship both at institutional as well as members level. UFI has always been supportive of our efforts right from the early years. Welcome all of you gentlemen here at our annual meeting. Friends, we are privileged today as we have among us Shri J.S. Deepak, Chairman and Managing Director of India Trade Promotion Organization and Additional Secretary, Department of Commerce, Ministry of Commerce and Industry. I consider him as one of the most result-oriented bureaucrats. During his tenure in the state of Uttar Pradesh, a lot of new initiatives were conceived and projects were implemented. In December last year, we at Expo Mart had the privilege of working under his guidance in hosting the most important 6th Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership, RCEP. Through his support, this Expo Center, originally serving only as exhibition center, was developed into a full-fledged exhibition conference complex with the 4 halls located at the 2nd floor, including the hall where we are sitting right now, forming a fully equipped and convertible conference center developed with the help of Central Assistance under ASIDE scheme, a scheme that is operated by the Ministry of Commerce and help the exhibition organizer and other partners of the industry. That is not enough, as Expo Center is expanding its scale to double and adding additional 6 high-level permanent halls of 400,000 square feet, and further looking for the assistance from his office. I hope the assistance will also be provided. The construction work is at a full swing. It is clear that our chief guest today represent the Government of India at the highest executive level, precisely in the upper level where we in the exhibition industry need to dialogue with the government. Ladies and gentlemen, by virtue of your vast experience, the importance of the role of exhibition industry in economic development of a country is undoubtedly known to you. Allow me, nevertheless, to share with all present our perception and views on subject, as its topic which is clearly of our direct interest. Sir, world over, trade fairs and exhibitions have come to be known as one of the most cost-effective medium and developing business. Trade technology, joint ventures, collaborations, marketing tie-up, etc. In fact, trade fairs and exhibitions are an essential ingredient in the marketing mix of any company. Face-to-face communication between buyers and sellers at fairs cannot be replaced by any virtual or digital communication. Specialized shows attract specialized buyers, resulting in direct contacts, test marketing, trends, technology developments, and level of competition in the industry. Product launches and live product demos are also commonly held, resulting in brand image promotion and enhancing the company profile. It has been seen not only in India but in many other countries that the trade fairs have been very effective instrument in developing business know-how. Technology transfer, joint ventures and collaborations, etc., which help in boosting economic activity and growth. Besides development of trade, technology transfer and joint ventures, trade fairs also help greatly in developing the economy of the city where the fair is held. Trade fairs have immense revenue generation potential for the host nations, or more precisely, the city's economy. It is a number of developed as well as developing economies across the world. Trade fairs are accorded top priority by governments because they are such an effective catalyst of the economic growth. Many European countries have a tradition of trade fairs dating back to hundreds of years. Various international studies have shown that trade fairs bring into play a powerful multiplier effect, contributing to the extent of 10 to 12 times their turnover to the geographical area served. So, estimating worldwide turnover of the industry at 25 to 30 billion euros. The economic impact of this activity, even by conservative estimate, would be 250 billion euros, sir. In fact, there is a direct link between economic growth and the trade fair sector. Post-World War III, the German exhibition industry grew in direct proportion to its GDP growth. Or perhaps we can say vice versa. China's GDP growth in last 10 years is also directly proportional to growth in the exhibition industry. Not only do trade fairs stimulate business activity across a wide range of sectors, example, hospitality, transport, freight movement, tourism, but also help increase government revenues through additional direct and, more importantly, indirect tax collections. For example, trade fairs boost German economy output by euro 23.5 billion every year. They also ensure that 226,000 people have full-time jobs. Furthermore, trade fairs generate euro 3.8 billion at the federal, state and municipal levels. Clearly, a developed, dynamic and healthy trade fair industry is in the interest of all the stakeholders, the trade fair organizer and their service provider partners, various sectors of the economy who make use of the trade fair to market their goods and services, and the government, who will be playing its role of promoting economic development and growth while increasing its own revenues from higher tax collection. Sir, despite all odds, trade fair industry in India has been doing rather well. Recently, IEIA has got an industry survey conducted to map the true size of exhibition industry in India. This is an exercise of magnanimous proportions, especially in an industry where collecting authentic data can be a huge challenge. The study has been done by Trade Fair Times, and I would like to thank TFT team and its managing director, Mr. Syed, an old friend and tireless commander of trade fair industry, tirelessly working for its cause, for their great effort in putting together the first edition of this study. Many findings of the study come as a pleasant surprise. Exhibition industry in India is estimated to have turnover in excess of 10,600 crore directly from space sales and participation fees. It is further estimated that 2,569 fairs organized in India with a gross exhibition space of 750 million square meter and above generate business close to 94,000 crore to 1 lakh crore for its participants. The ancillary services sector comprising of stall construction, freight and logistics, venue hiring and other support services generate additional turnover close to 925 crores. So, in the light of current scenario, what do we need from the government, sir? This is what actually you wanted to know from us, what is our mandate and what is the objective of today's seminar. Though the Union Budget of 2015-16, the government announced a statement, a purpose to boost country's economy. Noticeably, the budget has provided several mechanisms to improve infrastructure development. The recent announcement made by Honorable Prime Minister of India for setting up of smart cities under Make in India program cannot be complete unless the proposed cities have a trade fair and convention center. Surely, we expect trade fair industry to be one of the direct beneficiaries of Government of India's fresh impetus on infrastructure development. According to IEIA's industry study report, 6 lakh square meter of purpose-built exhibition space is now available in the country. In addition, 80,000 crore of investment is underway to develop more than 4 lakh square meter of exhibition venue across 13 cities, expected to be available by 2022. These are definitely very encouraging signs as infrastructure bottlenecks present one of the key impediments to future growth of trade fair industry. The world is full of examples as to how trade fair industry has developed at great pace in markets where adequate physical trade fair infrastructure has been developed. Practical examples quoted by industry players from India as well as foreign experts have thrown light on this serious deficiency. We need the infrastructure fast. However, while developing purpose-built infrastructure, care must be taken to ensure that the same is developed in line with clearly identified needs of the regions to be served. Regions with potential of organizing trade fairs must be identified and investment to be made in line with the requirements. This is crucial in order to avoid wasteful expenditure and optimum utilization of resources. Optimum utilization of existing infrastructure should also be considered before investing or mindlessly creating white elephants. We don't want monuments to show off, but infrastructure that can be usefully employed in growth of the industry and serves the geographical area it is built to serve. The government's role in respect of infrastructure development is crucial, as nowhere in the world has trade fair infrastructure been developed by private players. Ideally, a public-private partnership should be the route whereby the infrastructure is developed and owned by government agencies and managed by professionals with necessary experiences. Industry status for the trade fair activity should be felt, and it is also opined that is definite merit in obtaining industry status for trade fair activity. Presently, sir, we do not have any proper status. Some of the banks and other institutions, they consider us in the service sector, where the other consider us in the industry. So this is also very important for growth. The funding from financial institution at preferential rate is also required in the sector. Furthermore, acknowledgement of the trade fair activity as such an important activity for growth of regional and national economy by government will result in extensive and priority support of concerned authorities and administrative departments within their field of operation and control. Plethora of permissions required to hold a show currently result in inordinate delays. Builds frustration and compromises on the quality of the show, as organizers spend a lot of their time and resources in obtaining multiple approvals from various government departments, ensuring single window clearance and streamlining of taxes across all states will go a long way in helping us. Implementation of GST regime from next year may ease the situation to an extent, but while we are at it, we would like that all related issues which hurt our business are well addressed. For the trade fair activity to grow and sustain itself in future, it is very important that it has a quality manpower available to manage its operations. For the purpose, there is an urgent need to develop training courses in collaboration with universities, management schools, and international agencies working in this field. On its part, IEIA has initiated collaboration with international associations like IAEE and CISO to take this process forward. Government support and directives to institutes of learning to offer customized training program will go a long way to help overcome shortage of exhibition managers required to run our business. I am certain that, as in the past, the next 2 days will set the agenda for Indian exhibition industry for its immediate future. Many new ideas will come to the forum, and IEIA would like to share them with the government. In the end, I would like to thank you all, ladies and gentlemen, for your support and the presence at the seminar. Do feel at home, as the entire team of IEIA and India Expo Center and MART, which has worked tirelessly, is at your service. Thank you very much, and Jai Hind.
In its journey so far, IEIA has achieved many milestones, and there are many goals still to be achieved. Talking about the vision and its future plans was Mr. Rakesh Kumar, the President of IEIA. Thank you, sir.